Oh, we remote.
Technical issues. What a surprise.
No, it was fine. It was just gotta calibrate it here. There we go. Veteran, because normal was way too easy on Prime 3.
Yeah, Prime. All the Prime games are kind of, well, okay, not Prime 2, but Prime 1 and Prime 3 are really fucking easy.
Prime 3 on... Yeah, Prime 2 on Trilogy, though, its Veteran is like the GameCube normal. And then Hyper Mode is...
And then they tweaked some of the bosses to be easier, too.
Yeah.
I never played the original version, so I don't know what, how bad he was then, but I know people complained about Boost Guardian a lot, and I never had too many issues with him.
Yeah, when I streamed Prime 2, it was Trilogy version.
Kind of highlights how much more in depth Ages is from Seasons, because I'm almost done with the first dungeon of Seasons, and Ages still hasn't had gameplay.
The first dungeon of Seasons is literally the first dungeon from Zelda 1.
What he's saying, though, is that there's so much more dialogue in one of them.
I know, yeah, I'm just saying, even layout-wise, Seasons is literally copying Zelda 1.
I was about to be worried that, the tone would be super different going from, Dread to Metroid Prime 3, but here's a weird horror scene with Dark Samus, so it's a pretty on character so far. Oh, Samus looks so bad in this game.
Hold on, I gotta join and see that as well.
You're gonna miss it, it's already gone. You only get a brief second of it. Yep, no. Suit's already on now. Doesn't come off until you beat the game.
Hell yeah.
There. Now I can desync my boys.
No one likes synced boys.
Turn on my weapons for no reason. Yeah.
I love that never comes into play. It's just there to be fucking cool.
I wish it happened more.
The ship in this game is such a fucking gimmick.
Just how I like them. Tilt the screen back a little bit. Probably help my record. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Oh yeah, this is the health scanner one. This one's hard. No Verona in you.
No space aids detected.
Wait, hit the other one. There's still one more up there. There's still one more on the right, dude. No.
Oh wait, the other one's just the weapons.
Oh, is it? Is it weapons on both sides?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I never realized.
Oh shit! I didn't realize.
Cap, you.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Our daddies taught us not to be ashamed of our gimmick cockpits.
Oh, this is the armor.
Oh, it's the armor. That also never comes into play, but it's cool. Wait, Cap, do the entire opening sequence with the armor on.
Okay. I could play the secret message from Sakamoto and Miyamoto and Iwata, but I don't remember the combos.
And also, there's no subtitles.
There are.
There are? I always assumed there wasn't.
Yeah. Aww.
Oh, that sucks. Come on.
Oh wait, no, okay, turn transparent. You can see the outline.
Those are always there. Those are always there, Cap. Okay, this is what's going to be a lot different from Dread, the military sci-fi.
Unidentified vessel. Who else flies around with a giant orange spaceship that looks like their head?
It's Cap. It's the military. They have to go through this procedure. Come on, let's be realistic here.
I don't want to be realistic.
Transmission verified. Greetings, Samus. We welcome you on behalf of the Galactic Federation.
Oh fuck.
Proceed to the command ship Olympus. You've been cleared for docking bay 5. Welcome back, Samus.
I love that all the soldiers are really respectful of Samus, and they're just like, "Oh, hey, Samus, how's it going, bro?" Like she's just one of the boys.
I mean, she was one of the boys. boys at one
If
point.
you had a chance to be bro with
Oh,
Samus,
fuck.
you would.
You're totally right in that she totally is one of the boys. She used to be with the fucking police, dude. Cat lost sync on the remote. I could tell because that happens to me all the time when you're trying to pull that lever. There's so many
my
times.
laptop is kind of close to me. Let me push it back a little bit.
So many times I've like had to launch those thrusters and the remote fucked up, so Samus just like slowly pushes it up and then boom, the engines go at the last second.
Huh.
God, that's a little gummy. She used to put a little WD-40 in there.
The WD-40 cannon.
Just pulls out the arm cannon and a tiny little spray nozzle sticks out and goes. Psst.
It does look so good in this game, though.
Prime 3 is fucking gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. One of the best on the Wii, and it doesn't even have like a whole lot of like super fancy lighting effects or anything. A lot of it's just amazing texture work.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. That's the ship. There we go.
Please calibrate your weapon by shooting these targets.
Hold on a second, I need to fill out the logbook, bro. Give me a minute here. There's so many like stupid lore entries in Prime 3 specifically. You have to scan literally every type of crate on every planet.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that this force field procedure is complete bullshit, and it's just like Illuminati Federation scientists trying to get every scrap of weapon data on Samus they can. Just like, have us shoot some targets. We need to run analysis on the energy signatures. Come on.
Did that order come from Colonel Illuminati? Yes. Fuck that guy.
Goddamn General Colonel Illuminati. Oh, Milky's in 2 dungeons at once right now. Oh, one of the links ate it, bro.
Yeah, it's a little tricky having one Link in a room with pits and the other not.
These guys are just like, cool to have you on board, Samus, and then fucking Samus just kind of stands there and scans every single one of them for a second.
Why is she looking at me, dude? Dude, it's cool. Just.
I think she likes you.
I know we just, oh, that's so cool coming out there. We just ragged on the Illuminati for trying to get every scrap of data they can, and then here's Samus Aran herself, just scanning everything. I suppose in universe, it's not that like the scan visor, like Samus has to like squint her eyes and focus on something. That's just a gameplay thing. I feel like in universe, the scan visor is just kind of like passively collecting all this data for her to review.
Like you can tell in a couple of cutscenes where she like puts her hand up to like her helmet. She's clearly trying to scan something, but most of the time it's not that. Right, that's not a hand. Let's play with this.
Yeah, I love this thing. Yeah, right there is a good view. It's hard.
Emulator, come on.
Ooh, did it actually hitch up? I just thought that was the internet.
One short of the high score, whatever.
Glad you never actually have to do that to get like an E-tank or anything.
Nah, it just gets you like bonus galaxy.
You get, yeah, you get points. Oh, I forgot how stupid the scientists dress.
Looks like he's getting ready for
like Star Trek.
With stupid hoodies?
So they can put helmets on if they have to. They're normal suits.
Okay, alright, I buy that.
I like how reluctant you sounded. It makes sense, but you're not happy about it.
It still looks stupid, dude.
Look, looking stupid will save you from the cold, merciless vacuum of space.
Hey, can any of you scientist types please help me get to the fucking war room where I need to talk to get my job done? I'm not doing this pro bono. I expect cash at the end of this. I have to turn on the ramps myself, you fuckers. What kind of ship is this? I want to talk to the captain.
You are gonna talk to
No,
the captain.
don't turn Samus into a Karen.
I mean, she is gonna talk to the captain.
If the captain's gonna talk to her, she just kind of nods her head and it's like, Samus, you want the job? And she just like shrugs and nods. She's so used to speaking Chozo that like her English accent's really bad and she's embarrassed about it.
Squawk!
Huh?
Is that like a frigate?
Ship.
Ah, I see. It's like a super drop ship.
I hate the jump scare tentacles in this game.
Which dungeon are they in? Left or right?
Oh no, me playing Doom.
Oh yes.
The ones
Yeah,
that just
tentacles
pop up out of
suck ass.
nowhere and like they don't do anything.
They're literally the worst.
They exist to kill people playing on Ultra Nightmare who like are really desperate to get away from a fight. So they just pop up and like take out like half your fucking health with one hit.
General Colonel Illuminati is just like pounding his fists on the table as Samus is just like passively walking by and her suit is auto-hacking through all of the data systems and just getting all this lore and research on their ship. She doesn't even realize she's doing it. She's data mining us!
I want pictures. Pictures of Samus.
Oh, okay. I remember now.
Put in my own fucking codes.
1, 3, 5, 6.
Seasons is such a faster game than Ages.
You're only just now talking to the waifu tree?
Yes! Seasons has its first essence and Ages hasn't even fucking started.
That's because Ages is a story game and Seasons is a haha Zelda 1 was pretty cool.
We need a
Don't be rude, Gore.
Oh, it's Gore! It's Gore! I totally forgot about the other bounty hunters in this game.
They're cool.
You may proceed.
Of course.
Record of all previous security cans is on this console. By the way, Samus, you want to access that? And General Colonel's Illuminati's like, she's got everything!
Sir,
He's got all of our data.
why do you keep worrying about Samus? She like saved us and stuff.
Want to clone her?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah, the door locks.
Yeah.
Those ones are great. I love the triple spin one.
Security scan. Initiating DNA verification.
I love doing this too.
Registration number 13.
There's a scan like that at the beginning of Doom 3, and they're like, you know, please don't move around during a scan. It only makes it take longer. But you can move around and nothing happens.
Cowards. Didn't make it take longer.
The middle cap, the middle.
Oh, yeah. This thing.
Oh wait, scan it. No. I think you get another chance to scan that thing at the abandoned ship, the Valhalla.
Scan complete. No hazardous material detected. Samus, you are cleared for the command bridge.
But yeah, I think that was the lore entry cap.
Eh, oh well.
Did she just say prisoner transfer?
I don't know, I didn't hear it.
Look, you just siphon data out of that computer by looking at it.
She's reading. It's on the Wikipedia articles.
Oh, I love these nerds.
The Federation actually has like a full open source policy, but Colonel Illuminati doesn't realize it.
Imagine being this guy trying to work. And Samus comes up to you as a ball.
This giant ball just starts bouncing around. It'd almost be kind of cute, like it's a cat that wants to play. But it's Samus. It's a grown-ass woman.
It's a grown-ass.
A walking war machine.
Turns into a ball. I wish I could be a walking war machine. That
I like that. It's like a cat that wants to play, except it's Samus.
I would play ball with Samus. I don't know about you guys.
I will let Samus play with my balls. I mean, yes, play ball with Samus.
You know, teenage Samus. You know, teenage Samus would be like roll up into a ball down a hill and get sick airtime.
Huh.
You know she did that shit.
That's how she can handle a morph ball so well. Is she just got a lot of practice.
Well,
Every
yeah.
time every time her bird dads tried to get her to do real training, she just rolled up into a ball and rolled downhill. It's like, gotta catch me first, bird brains.
And old bird's like, oh, my bird arthritis.
Oh
Bird arthritis.
no, he doesn't sound. He sounds like fucking Uncle Iroh from Avatar. So be like, oh, my bird arthritis. That really hurt my tailbone.
Yeah, there's a key down here.
How about a cup of tea, Samus? Me and Key just watched fucking Tales of Vossing Say, the best fucking episode in the whole series.
The Fields trip.
Fucking the tale of Iroh, like the very end of it, like it legit makes me cry up.
How bad did it
Like,
destroy Key?
He was like he was just floored by it. He was like, "Oh shit." He's real stoic, but he still got a reaction out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Samus' eyes darting. Cap, you can't tell me the way you're playing right now, Samus isn't deliberately like data mining every last inch of the ship like you are right fucking now. Look at her eyes go. She's like, where's the next data access point?
Where's the Bitcoin?
I need to sell this. I need to make ends meet, alright? Do you know how much space rent costs?
Samus, you live in a spaceship.
Have any of you heard of NFT?
Samus, oh my god, Samus just takes like cool pictures on her travels and sells them as NFTs in space.
I bet the pirates are the one who buys them without even realizing it's Samus. I just bought a cool JPEG of some tubes!
He's putting this giant poster of an NFT up in his room. It's like, oh, Security Guard 587, where'd you get that? Oh, I just bought it from Bird Brain 72. He's a really good photographer.
The tubes look quite nice in this one.
Very good tubes. I like the circular patterns.
Fear the tube.
Ooh, breather. This fucking stupid space helm is great. I do like the, aside from the stupid scientist outfits, I really like the way the Federation looks in, Prime 3.
Oh yeah, I love these guns.
Very slick. It's very slick and very sci-fi, but also kind of just clearly on a level, like, below everything Samus utilizes.
Yeah, it's like super advanced, but not as. It's like great value, super advanced.
Great value, super advanced.
I can't wait to do a dungeon while fucking doing a stealth mission at the same time.
Oh boy.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't catch. I was listening to a soldier.
Milky is doing a dungeon at the same time. He has to be sneaking around this character in the other Oracle. What's her name? Isn't her name like Rosa or something?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're chasing the Subrosion around.
Yeah, and
One
I'm
with
also
a cute
in Skull
bow.
Dungeon.
God damn, she won't just leave the fucking screen already. Yeah, that's weird. I don't think energy units are lore entries in this game.
They were in
Because-
the first Prime, but they are not in
but-
the others.
Not because they get replaced by different energy types later on after you get infected with Phazon. So these ones are permanently missable, so they didn't make them a lore entry in the first place. But the other ones are once you get infected with Phazon, because they're way more common. Save stations kind of lame in this game.
Nothing,
There's been better
the
save stations.
The first one is the first Prime save station is the best. That beeping.
I love the ones in Dread as well.
Oh yeah. But like as far as just
The one in Prime 1 was so good, they just reused it in Prime 2.
yeah, but
Didn't bother making a new save station. It's like, hey, fucking, it's the best one in the series. Why not?
It's slower in Prime 2 and it bugs me.
In Prime 2, I think the arms are actually animated, and in Prime 1, they're just kind of there.
Yeah.
Did he make you save the game?
I don't know. Maybe he would have moved if I just talked to him a second time, but
Oh, this door takes forever to load because there's a big cutscene on the other side. Objective completed, bro. Metroid Prime 3 action shooter. It definitely does feel like they wanted to make this an action shooter.
it is an action shooter.
More than fucking, Prime 1 and 2. Those games are very Metroidvania. This one has a lot of like linear action game stuff. Like this whole first section of the game is just a linear romp. Oh, it's hitching. It doesn't like the hologram.
Gore, you're lagging.
Yeah, he's lagging. It does not like the hologram.
Yeah, I'm getting frame rate.
If this is what the Aurora units sounded like for real, if they actually sounded that horrible and awful, I'd be way more suspicious of them.
Okay, hold on. Let me adjust my window because apparently that was an actual resolution thing and not like just stretched out. So one moment. Don't care about the back end.
Oh fuck, you did download Onslaught. I see it in your list.
Times 2 native. Did that just increase the internal resolution but not the window size? Seems like it did.
Yeah, Cap doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, with fucking PCSX2, it just makes the window bigger.
Isn't PSSXX to 2 though?
Yeah, Dolphin's a lot stronger and better and can render things on hardware mode without everything tweaking the fuck out.
Looks like you were getting 60 just there.
Yeah, it's set to normal resolution there, like it's tiny.
Ah, I see.
I just realized something.
What's up?
What I'm doing right now is fucking retarded.
You're only just now realizing this.
I told you this wasn't gonna be fun.
It's kind of fun, not gonna lie.
Cap, come on, just keep playing the game, man.
Okay, I'll just stretch the window out manually about halfway to what it was. Yeah, that seems okay.
Note, this episode won a Humane Society Award for its portrayal of the mistreatment of animals.
This episode of what?
Avatar, The Last Airbender. It's the episode where Appa is all lost and shit.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
It's also kind of funny because when you're
Did she-
doing a
Go ahead. I know what you're about to say, Milky. Do it.
When you're doing a double like this, having an empty fucking item slot is actually really cool because it means you have a button free to skip text on the other without wasting ammo on the one you're currently playing.
Can't skip text without fucking shooting a bow or some shit, throwing a bomb on your own fucking ass.
Yeah, I've been dropping bombs on season all the time, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make B button empty.
Where did this virus come from?
We believe the virus is those space
Can you not just make sword on B?
I could, but then like that.
That's making it really confusing. You want to be able to attack at the same time on both of them.
They were attacked by a space pirate raiding vessel.
Why don't you put shield on B?
Oh, got a shield.
Why don't you just take the item off of B?
That's what he's doing. That's what
Yeah, he did.
He's explaining he's extolling the virtues of just that.
It's a shame you weren't.
So I don't fucking remember where to go on Ages anymore.
You're fucked, kid.
I'm going to try one place, and if it's wrong, I quit.
What a fucking bullshit.
I think Season's Link's about to die.
If the pirates decide to launch a major offensive, we'd be hard pressed.
I feel like the Aurora units being just like kind of mother brains isn't so suspicious anymore because I just feel like that's what supercomputers in the Metroid universe are like.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you know, the lore unit itself isn't what's suspicious. Mother Brain herself was just super special because it was.
Well, like even in this game, like at the end of this cutscene, like Samus gives like a weird glance to the Aurora unit, like I'm keeping my eye on you, you mother brain motherfucker.
Well, I mean, she did have to blow one up not too long ago.
Did the wrong thing in Seasons too. I'm bad.
And I can't believe you can't play 2 games at the same time with the same input.
That's so disappointing, Milky. You're a terrible video gamer, and you should probably just give up your whole video game career and get a new hobby.
I'm sorry.
You'll never be Hokage.
The ground troops. Stop those pirates from
This is where I go in Seasons. Right in here.
Oh. So, like, right here, watch Samus. She's gonna share a little look with Admiral Dane. Like, yeah. And then she's like, Aurora unit, huh? Looks at the mother brain as it fades away. You see that shit? They're putting doubt on them.
There were some like pre-release things that showed like Aurora units with like their own fucking like Turian.
They had the Turian, yeah.
So there was some like dropped ideas in this. It would have been really interesting to see how the Federation would have recreated Turian.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the whole point of Turian is that it's like the guts of Mother Brain.
It's the mechanical bits of her biomechanical.
Mm-hmm. How it like connects to the whole planet and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like the space pirates have their own big brain in fucking Metroid Prime Federation Force. And then there's the central units in Dread, and like maybe
Well,
just
I mean,
like
well, the
giant floating, maybe the giant floating brains are just the natural evolution of computers in the Metroid universe. Like they're just fucking everywhere.
Well, I mean, with the central units, they're also made by Chozo.
But the fucking the Luminoth even had them, and Quadraxis had a brain.
You just show people Rick and Morty until they turn into computers.
There you go. Do all of these consoles have new fucking scans now that the battle's going?
Yep, it's like engaged. None of them are logbook, but I like to scan them.
Yeah, that's an absurd amount of like different fucking text entries to have in your game for this moment where people who aren't Cap aren't going to be scanning all over the place. Can't come here yet, dude.
Yeah,
It did.
There may be an essence there. Lonk. Go back the way you came to get to your ship.
My favorite part of this is the part where just for a while one Link just does push-ups on the wall because I can't steer them in 2 different directions at once.
He's got to get swole to beat whoever the fuck the villain in the game is. Ganon Manon.
As soon as Ages Link has to move left, I'm in business. Until then.
That was real crusty.
that was. need to.
That was a shocking amount of crust right there.
Yeah, I need to make sure my back ends are operating properly. Maybe
I'll
next.
show you a back end that's operating properly.
I don't want to look at your milky shits.
Oh crap! You need to save him. Okay, not this one. You need to save the guy who gets stuck in the hallway. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, you have to like shoot the thingy.
Oh, you got to scan the inside of this thing because this is a lore entry.
Yep.
You can. I think you can miss this one.
Nasty fucking pirate bio.
Shoot the
ships.
eyeball. Shoot the eyeball.
I never knew you could do that.
For a while, I thought that this game, because like everything else we see of the Space Pirates and basically the rest of the franchise, they're all very like mechanical, but they go hard into the weird bio angle with them this time. And I thought that was weird for a while, but I think it makes sense when you consider how fucking obsessed with bioweapons the Space Pirates are.
I mean, in the manga, they like fucking grow their guns out of their fucking claws.
Yeah.
Pirates have always been kind of biomechanical. It's just, yeah, they go real hard on it in this one.
I love that, like, this, like, species of pirates in this game, like,
Dude,
you can tell that they're just, like, eels, and the rest of their body is just grown around them, and if they're like shit-ass militia dudes, they just have cheap cybernetics.
Yep.
It's a really interesting design. This is him, you gotta save him. You gotta save him. If you don't save him, you're not a real hero. You didn't save him, dude.
That was really fast. Did I move too close?
You fucking used a charge shot instead of just shooting immediately.
I can't remember if you had to charge shoot him or not.
Well, this has been fun, but I'm gonna ditch you guys to hang out with Mika.
Happy's dead.
Goodbye, Zart.
He has a spacesuit. He'll be fine. Yeah,
Out there, dude. Out there, where there's fucking biological space pirate ships. He's inside one of their stomachs right now.
He probably is just like walking around the hole or something.
Okay, you know what? I'll buy that. I'll totally buy that because Samus does that herself like in 10 minutes. There's procedures for this if you're in a space navy. You're wearing a normal suit and it has tiny little micro thrusters to help you get back to the ship. Come on now. We've seen this.
You said thrusters.
I'll thrust her up your butt. Here they are, the pirates.
They stole the fucking batteries.
These are the shit-ass ones with the spindly limbs.
Yeah.
Like they're just an eel with fucking cyber limbs just stuck into the end of it.
Like, go far!
Yeah! I love the pirates. Like, they have great personality in this game.
Oh, dude, the fucking hunter's up here. Why did you send me up here?
You'd be a really awful shot. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, no! Use the gravity gun on it. Don't let the hunter get the fucking energy cell, dude.
My fucking missiles. It's a little hard to see what I'm doing because I made my window smaller.
Excuses, Cap.
Oh, he broke scan.
Come here.
What an asshole.
I'm a scam.
You're gonna fucking get killed doing this shit. Quit going for charge shots. Just start spamming that shit. These guys are weak. You don't need to do that. Smash the button.
See, he glows yellow.
You would still mash it and break their armor. The yellow is just armor.
I know.
But you don't need a charge to break it. You can still just fucking spam it on their
It's a lot
asses.
faster with charge. Let's go find where he dropped the battery.
This is definitely a way different direction for Metroid than Dread, though, with like this big action music and stuff.
I mean, that music was the same from Prime 1.
Yeah, but like the tone is so fucking different.
Yeah. It's an actionized opening.
Panels are broke, dude.
Broken, dude.
Gotta get the power back in, dude. That's what Adam should have sounded like. Dude, Samus, turn on your fucking fairy suit. What's wrong with you?
We're gonna do a low percent run today, Samus.
Dude, you ready for 0%?
I was fucking, I watched a video on the awful fucking translation job Other M had, and then I watched, like, the cutscenes of Other M with, like, retranslated subtitles. It actually helps a lot. It doesn't help everything, but, like, the worst parts of Other M, the part where it's, like, actively offensive and makes Samus and Adam look horrible.
Like when he shoots her in the back.
No, okay, that part is still bad just because he does that, but like the dialogue around it is a lot less stupid at least.
And again, none of this makes sense.
Yeah, that line is just straight up not there. That was added into that was a change from the adaptation. It's weird. It's really weird how much they changed shit. I think there's an item.
Which is weird because I think Sakamoto still had full control over the.
He directed the voice acting, but he didn't, like, you know.
Up north.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if there's an item in here.
No, there's not. You never come back to this fucking room. The only items on the Olympus are ones like directly in the path of this Morphball tunnel.
That's probably what I was thinking of, was that fucking E-Tank.
Mm-hmm. And then you get the missile launcher towards the very end of it, but like, you have to get the missile launcher to get off the Olympus anyways, so.
Whee! But yeah, like, all that stupid shit about, like, I was known for the thumbs down, and the weird, just general attitude Samus has towards Adam, all of that is so much better in the original Japanese, because the English just adapted it weird. I don't know why, and it seems like they felt they didn't get the point that Adam was supposed to be, like, antagonistic towards Samus in this, because it's kind of like he's kind of cold towards her because she left the army, and like there's supposed to be a bit of distrust between the two. So it was like they tried to make him sound cooler. Whee!
Oh, he's getting. She tried to make him sound cooler. Whee! See, look, Samus is space, and she's like, "Oops, hold on a second, I got this." In the designated "Oops, I fell out of the ship hole." They're just all over the place.
That's why you wear your normal suit.
Listen, Greg, this happens to Greg like at least 4 times a week. All right, it happens when you're on the breach clear team. It's gonna be scary your first couple of times, but after a while, it's just like, "Oops, slipping off into space. Be back in 5 minutes."
Gandreda kicking dudes in the face.
Gandreda's a neat idea. I don't think you see enough of her to really get like a feel for her shape-shifting stuff before her boss fight.
Yeah, like Gore, you get a pretty good feel for, and Rundus comes so early that it doesn't really matter so much.
Rundus comes.
In 2077, you could become.
But,
What makes you a criminal? Getting cock. Piston system. Milky's poisoning my brain.
What do you mean?
You're making me just see all the stupid dick jokes and everything now.
Well, how's that my fault?
Because you're
you
fucking
were
doing it.
you dick.
You're a bad
What?
influence on my life. I need to cut you out.
This is fucking insane. I didn't do it.
Milky's so offended.
I don't think I even made a dick joke tonight.
You just did!
Did I? Really?
You said run this comes.
Oh.
Nobody can't even
I'll
remember.
I'll pay
Memory of a
attention to what I
fucking
say.
goldfish. Memory of a fucking goldfish here, dude.
Look, my brain's occupied, okay?
Occupied by two
Yeah,
games at once.
maybe you
can't
shouldn't be.
play either
Maybe you
of
shouldn't be fucking playing 2 video games at once. You fucking insane madman.
It's fucking efficient, okay? It's like I want to play Oracle of Seasons and I want to play Oracle of Ages. Which do I do first? Yes.
It's a
But
fucking
how do you
fiction.
put in the code at the
Milky,
end?
Milky, come on, that you know that's not the truth. You're doing it to stroke your dick in the Hollow Knight Discord community. Come on now.
Nah, I wasn't playing this in the Discord, the Hollow Knight one. I was playing this for just another server of friends.
I thought you could blow this up.
You need a missile launcher, bro.
Okay, yeah, I'm messing up. I always mix up my Prime 3 memories. It's like, okay, I know I need to blow something up, and I get missiles out of it. And it's like, no, use missiles to blow it up, dumbass.
It's because you just blow up of the missile launcher from a box in
Yeah,
Prime 2.
Yeah,
That's what you're thinking of. You're getting a little twisted.
my Prime wires are getting crossed. Oh well, there's the fucking missile launcher. So okay.
Nope. I like that they made the pickups not lore entries anymore too.
I think they were only that in Prime 2.
I think so, but it's nice that they weren't like that in this game.
Mhm.
Oh, that classic Metroid Prime music.
So good.
It's a very
It was so good that Samus Returns couldn't afford its own fucking item music, so they just used the one from Prime.
even Dread has a couple of Prime sound effects still stuck in there.
Such as, like, give me an example.
When you're in a hot area and it's going brah, brah, when your health is being drained.
Okay, yeah.
I guess that is Prime. I guess so.
Yeah, it's from if you're in lava or acid in Prime, that noise plays.
You went.
Because you've got that stupid little bar on the side, the threat indicator.
Yeah.
That guy gonna throw a fucking grenade at you? Look, these things still only do 1 damage to you, and you're playing on Veteran.
Veteran mostly kicks in with like boss fights and stuff. Like Ridley will absolutely toast your ass.
Yeah, don't let that pirate live. The only good pirate is a dead pirate. Would you like to know more? Get that save station. Get that free heal. You're coming up to a boss fight. Oh. I do like that the Aurora unit's constantly giving off battle reports, too.
But yeah, other M things that are better in Japanese. Really, the whole thing just kind of upgrades from like an active offense to my senses to just boring.
Mm-hmm.
It goes from like a 2 to a 5, which is a pretty big damn upgrade for other M. Like, it's still definitely not a good game, because, you know, the gameplay still sucks.
Didn't it still sell like shit in Japan, too?
It did. It absolutely did. And then there's, like, and, like, you know, the plot details that are just, like, the meta-narrative shit, you know, like the lore and the conspiracy stuff. All that is, generally superfluous.
Mm-hmm.
It does improve, like, what Colonel Illuminati's whole deal is, and then, like, why Adam is there when it's, like, if the Federation wanted to cover it up, why is Adam here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that stuff I think actually benefits the best. Basically, yeah, this was like a Black Ops deal with the Army. The battleship was an Army space station, and Parliament found out that it was there, and, like, the head of Parliament sent Adam specifically there to...
Oh, because there's a fucking stupid line at the end of Other M where it's like, we got our orders directly from the chairman.
Yeah, like, that's much more explicit in fucking Japanese Prime, Other M.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I do like the concept of Federation Illuminati, and I kind of wish they get explored more, but I know they won't.
Well, like, it ties into Fusion, because, like, the whole point in Fusion is that,
It's the army. Because there's a fusion. Oh, Cap's getting. Whoa, crust is real. Cap, quit using charge shots.
I can't help it.
Do you just not play Metroid Prime and mash the fuck out of the power beam?
Because
The cat way plays it video.
Slow.
But in a thing, you need to reflect. You want to get as much firepower out as possible. Cap doesn't understand the concept of even fucking circle strafing.
How's this man play Doom?
I circle strafe a lot more in that game.
It's getting crust.
The only thing you can do in Doom.
Yeah, I need to, like, improve my settings. I think after this planet, I'm going to close the emulator, fix it up.
Yeah, see, look how much better and easier that was.
Yeah, I don't know why it is in my head. It's like I feel like I gotta fucking charge shot those things. Like these things, sure, because like, you know.
Just start mashing. Just try it.
I gotta do it from the front. That's why I'm not circle straight, because if I get behind him, I can't do anything.
It's a really big meaty explosion when you pop it.
Ow!
Yep.
But yeah, that's also why, like, the deleter and shit is a thing. Because the deleter was sent, made part of Adam's unit, you know, to cover it up.
Disrupt, cover up, yeah.
You know, and it, like, makes a whole lot more sense when you realize that Adam's mission was sent by the civic branch, and the army was like, oh god, oh fuck, oh shit. He is totally gonna expose everything.
Put James in there. Put James in there. Have him blow him up. It's fine. And then Samus shows up, and James just pisses himself on the spot. Like, God, fuck, I can't do it. I can't work under these conditions.
But maybe if I hit her with a tractor.
No, he's sitting there. He's watching fucking Samus chase that poor girl down. He's like, God damn it, it'd be so much easier to kill that girl if Samus wasn't here. And then he turns around and he sees the forklift, and he's like, oh God, this is it. This is my one chance. I gotta.
I'm really gonna do this. I'm gonna try and fight Samus Aran with a fucking forklift.
And he doesn't die? That, honestly, people don't give James enough credit. Oh, that's such a good moment.
Fucking pirates clashing into their own dude.
James got caught hacking that stupid computer by Samus, and he didn't even bother to try and hide what he was doing. He just looks at her and is like, "Hey, Samus, what's up?"
Fortunately, other people showed up first.
Samus doesn't even think to bring it up. It's like, "Hey, I saw him fucking with the computer before you guys got here." Save and enter ship.
No, I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna restart my emulator after fucking with some settings. I need to give more power!
Emperor Palpatine going unlimited power.
Yeah, that, but for, Dolphin. One moment. Anyway, Milky, regale us with what you're doing while I do this.
He's in 2 dungeons at once. He's fighting a weird boss in one of them.
Yeah, I'm just playing 2 Zelda games at the same time.
One Link is just wandering around a big open room that's been cleared of enemies, and the other Link is just doing a real boss fight.
I make sure I didn't disable compile shaders. Okay, that's still enabled. good.
Uh-oh. I fucked up.
What'd you do?
How did you
Oh,
do
he
that?
fucked up a puzzle. You have to get it blue in that slot.
Maybe get a red in that slot. Fuck. Seasons Link is just having a stroke meanwhile.
Bumping into walls.
Okay, so it needs to be red in this position.
Hey, you did nothing. You did nothing. I don't think I could have ever solved this puzzle if I had this game as a kid.
Now it's good.
That snake is so happy and cute. How can that be an enemy? That's like a friendly NPC in like a game about animals. Hey, it's me, Sid the Snake. I need you to collect 5 gems for me, and then I'll give you the key to the next level.
I don't remember where I'm going in either dungeon.
Link's just fucking head against the wall crying, like, I don't know where I am right now.
Imagine if both Links are like sharing the experience, they could see what the other Link is doing, and that's what's making them so confused.
That's what's fucking happening to me, like, for real.
Yeah, but you're not Link. Fuck you.
It's the same Link, just like somehow in 2 dimensions at once, and he's tripping, trying to do his best right now.
Like, how fucking... Was there a door I missed? Like, I'm looking at Age's side right now, which is the brown dungeon, not the purple one.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, where the fuck do I go in here?
Go up.
I guess I got a key in there, so I'm gonna backtrack.
Alright, this should be a little smoother now.
Buttery smooth. I can't believe it's not butter.
Where would I take a key? I take it to the beginning of the level. I remember a door there now.
To a fucking door, idiot.
Alright, in Snake Dungeon, I'm gonna go this way, because I believe Nightmare Key's in this direction.
Those snakes are too cute to be enemies. I feel bad when you kill them. Did you die?
No, I just did a stupid real quick. I have to completely close and relaunch Dolphin for OBS to pick it up. So
I forgot about those fucking side-scrolling segments. It's weird that they don't use a different Link sprite for it, so like...
And yet it works pretty well for what it is.
You could still, like, see Link is clearly facing to the side, so it's like a good illusion of side-scrolling. I wonder how it's handled in engine, if it's just like a weird...
It basically...
fake room.
It's basically a horizontal room, but with, like, you know, ceilings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because Zelda 1 did that.
In Zelda 1, that's true. In Oracles, it really is like a completely new engine. It behaves completely differently.
Yeah, because Link can jump, right?
Yes. And like there's gravity. I think what I'm gonna do is just finish the dungeon on Season's side and quit. My brain's frying.
Brains rain.
Alright, Ages Link is gonna look like a fucking loon while this happens.
I can tell Cap's fucking with his OBS or something while the intro's playing.
Yep. I've got a nunchuck, thank you, sir.
Nunchuck is required. Music is so fucking different in Metroid Prime than it is from fucking Dread. Like, we've got these, like, big, sweeping, like, synthesizer voice orchestras, and Dread is just kind of like...
Spooky.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Alright, I think that's enough Zelda. This is,
Is that rough?
It's rough. Like, it's easy enough to kind of just take it one at a time and just, like, focus on one, then focus on the other, but actually trying to, like, make progress on both at the same time, it's a little hard, because you're keeping in mind, like, two different dungeon layouts and, like, where you need to go in each. What you've done, where you're coming up, you have two different fucking ammo counts,
And the memories are gonna blend together. You're gonna get confused.
it's not easy.
Slowly losing your mind.
Range, rain.
Hubba.
Fucking load screens are a brain drain, dude. Ooh, it's crusty. It's crusto. Oh! Okay. Maybe that's just because it was loading it for the first time, though.
Yeah.
Get to the planet. If it happens again, that's bad news, but if it doesn't...
Yeah, I set it from OpenGL to, Direct 3D 12. And I specifically told it to use my,
Graphics card.
yeah.
The menu seems very smooth.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I'm just seeing little transition, like hitches in the transitions here and there. I think it's just a loading issue with the emulator rather than...
Yeah, it might be a memory thing.
See? See?
Yeah.
It's in the transitions. The middles of the cutscenes are fine, but when it has to do a quick little load...
Yeah, it's a little, fucky there. I also swapped Uber shaders off. Maybe I should turn those back on. But my shaders are still being compiled ahead of time, so it shouldn't be a problem. Emulating is positively wacky. You know, I don't even fucking need to use Dolphin anymore. I got a capture card, but my Wii is not here.
It's still loading?
Yeah?
It's taking a while, dude.
Yeah, that's a little,
I think it's fucking soft locked.
So this black screen isn't just me.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing it too.
I'm gonna wait 30 seconds.
I don't think it's loading, man. I think it's stuck.
Yeah, okay, well, let me relaunch the emulator again. Yeah, the frame rate counter got stuck. And it's not closing like I told it to.
Ooh, it's rebelling, dude. It's live. Metroid Prime.
A shutdown is already in progress. Yes, I know. It's not behaving. Let's swap to Vulcan.
I was fucking looking into how they did Adam's voice in fucking Dread, and it's just a modified version of the text to speech from Tamagotchi Life and shit.
Okay, well, let's swap back to OpenGL, maybe?
I was watching like just a Dread video on YouTube, and it was from the Italian version of Dread, and Italian Adam sounds like really similar, but he's a little smoother.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the natural smoothness of his Italian makes him seem a little more like a person.
Let's see what Dolphin Wiki has to say.
App figures that out. I need to provide our good friend Milky with entertainment. But luckily for him, it's nothing he's going to be interested in. Heyo!
That's
I'm giving him
magic.
stuff he doesn't fucking care about.
I think all of us are in a Mexican standoff of streaming stuff that the others aren't interested in.
I don't know. I was way into Prime 3.
Yeah, it's just being kind of a bitch right now.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me you're not running Vulcan, but I've run things on Vulcan before. What are you talking about? I desire to multi-thread.
Which skin were you doing, Milky? You tell me.
Oh, one of them looks like Coca-Cola do that. Or maybe that's an American flag. I don't fucking know.
It's an American flag. Let's go. We're the Coca-Cola American hover car.
Yeah. All I saw was like red and white, and I was like, that's Coca-Cola.
That's Pepsi.
Oh, I think I know what's wrong. No, Dolphin's already made determined for that. Okay, NVIDIA.
What's the problem right now with Prime 3?
Well, I was trying to get it to run Vulcan on the Vulcan API, because
Okay.
Vulcan API supports multi-threading, which is better performance. But it's telling me that, oh, I can't fucking find your Vulcan hardware.
You need to get Vulcan in there, like get a driver for it.
I need to tell Dolphin to stop being a bitch and detect my goddamn good graphics machines.
Is it going off software right now instead of fucking your graphics card?
No, it was going on hardware, but I was using OpenGL, which doesn't have.
Oh, okay.
Just doesn't have multi-threading.
Oh, it's just being dumb and doesn't know where the Vulcan is, and you have to teach it.
Yeah.
There's some quality cyber racing music going on in my stream if you want it for background noise, Cap.
What do the blue arrow panels do? Just slightly speed you up?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's very subtle. It's not like F-Zero where you get a big giant boost off them.
They're basically like coins from OG Mario Kart then.
Sort of, like a little tiny temporary speed boost, like a coin provides in the new ones. But it's not like you collect them.
Mario Kart did that in Super Mario Kart on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, the newer ones do it too. Whoa, hey there, fucking Hyperion, how you doing? No thanks. Don't want to lose the race to you. Ow, fuck. I'm panicking now. Shit, they're shooting me!
They're shooting me.
It gets intense when you're trying to win a race really hard, and the AI is just on your fucking ass. Whoop.
Well, I saw a very brief flash of the outside world.
This Ballistic NG tries its best to get rid of that, but a lot of the old wipeouts on the PS1 have a lot of that going on.
How fucking trippy would it be if you were playing it? Oh, you're getting third, dude.
I got this. No, I'm not getting anything.
Shit.
Shit.
Oh,
That's
the hell?
good.
It has to recompile my shaders? Maybe
Would
that
it be
was
if you were playing a game like this and like the camera panned out a little bit too far and went like outside the track? Yeah, instead of void out there,
It's
it was
all
just
of
like
mirrors.
it was just like a feed of your webcam, and you just saw yourself.
They see you in your fucking underwear.
Like beyond the boundaries of the track is just like the real world, and it's like you're right there looking in.
How bad would you trip, Anthony?
Pretty hard. No thanks. Don't want any of that down there. Ugh. Fuck.
Well, once these shaders finish compiling, I should be okay.
Quality cyber race is going on right here. If you need the music. Get the fuck in. I'm gonna fucking... God damn it!
You got fucking annihilated.
I'm boosting way too much. I'm trying too hard, and I'm like need to rely on the weapons more to get me ahead. It's nice that it's putting me in first place every fucking time, though.
Moines.
Hang on to that for a second.
Dust off my nunchuck.
Oh, I thought that was a shield. Good lord. Come on. Quit hitting the fucking walls, me.
Yeah, Anthony Higgs. Stop
Eat shit, Nexus. No, Nexus, don't. Get the fuck out of here, Nexus.
Okay, I'm gonna see how this behaves, and if it behaves, I will stream it, and if it doesn't behave, I'm just gonna be done for the night and watch Anthony do some races before I go to bed. Because it is too late at night for me to be dicking with emulators. It really is like the eternal, problem. I've been doing this since I was in fucking high school.
Trying to get your emulators to work.
It's like, oh, I won't fucking Star Fox play on Z Super Nintendo. It's because Z Super Nintendo is a piece of shit.
Doesn't Z-SNES, like, actually fucking, like... It's got, like, a weird 60 FPS patch for Star Fox built in?
No, it just ran... Back in the old days, Z-SNES just couldn't parse Star Fox's frame rate properly. So it would just like let Star Fox run as fast as your fucking computer would let it.
Oh.
ZSNES in general was just a bad emulator. Like, it wasn't accurate
Poorly
at all.
coded Nintendo 64 emulator.
Like, nowadays, most emulators are, like, really accurate, like, almost indistinguishable from hardware. ZSNES was an example of an emulator that was not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ZSNES.
I remember ZSNES was my first fucking emulator, too.
Everybody's first emulator, but... Alright, seems to be working.
Fuck out of here. Jesus, Diavolt. No, fuck off! You were saving that just to fuck with me that whole time, you piece of shit. God, ow, fuck. 5th place, let's go. 7th place, let's go.
At least you got some rockets. Hearing this British announcer just reminds me of the other racing game you were playing where it was just Zigbar going, yeah!
Yeah!
Stand to, Samus.
Diavolt's finally fucking dead.
Our situation doesn't look good. The pirate attack has knocked out our generators and disabled the planetary defense system.
You're not streaming at the moment, Cap.
Yeah, I'm about to turn it on. Is it on?
It's on. I heard it go on. I'm not going to be in yet because I'm in the middle of a race.
This cannon was our only weapon capable of taking out orbiting ships.
I
You and the other hunters to get the generators back
I have really bad news for you, Cap.
so we can
No.
Is it loading again? Is it stuck?
I see Discord and a white box. I do not actually see gameplay.
I'm uploading the generator coordinates to you now. Good hunting.
Why does this keep happening?
Let's get in on the races, bro. Take a rest. Take a load off.
You know what? 2 can fucking play at that, motherfucker. You know what I can do? You know what I can do? I can just fucking...
The most intense match of man versus machine with Cap over there.
He's slowly drawing a pistol, looking at his fucking laptop.
I could just stream my fucking OBS window. Fuck you!
Hey, that actually works.
Yeah, I've done
I
this
see a
before.
defense trooper.
That is some, like, stupid modern day, technically cyberpunk, but really mundane and dumb shit.
Fuck Discord streaming, by the way.
It's so jank.
It's so bad.
It's like it wants to work and then it doesn't want to work, and I'm like, why? I mean, I know I shouldn't take it too much for granted. It's like integrated streaming. That's actually really impressive. But still, fuck off. I was literally just streaming this fucking game without problems.
I only get pissed whenever I get a black screen when I try and stream something I want to show off, like Quake.
Fuck.
Why don't you do what I do and just fucking stream an OBS window?
Because I didn't think of that. That's a legitimately clever idea.
I've done this before.
Yeah, but I didn't know you did this before. Oh no, the back end of it.
Ah, back end. I'll show you a back end.
See, the difference is I want to see a back end.
You don't want to see my back end.
Maybe not yours in specific, but you didn't specify yours.
Good lord, it's all gone to shit.
Alright.
I don't want to be in first with 20% health, dude. Oh, fuck, that happened again. I didn't even place in the tournament. God damn it.
Anthony, can you like finish a race without being a smoldering piece of coal?
Yes, I'll slow it down. Let's do one race and I'll prove it.
Smoldering
Put it down to
piece of coal.
Apex.
What a fucking F-Zero X ripoff.
Look, I'll even pick a fucking track that I'm not, like, super, like, familiar with, like Atlantica Reverse. Here we go. Let's be a different color. Let's be this. Now let's be America.
Cap's pointing at some space pirates shooting rockets.
Rockets.
Prime 3 is such a weird fucking game. Whenever I think of Prime 3, one of the most like vivid memories of it that I have is the little stupid spider bots that crawl on the wall that they can go fucking devil trigger.
Yup.
Yeah, because
They fucking.
and it hurts.
There's a lot of different enemies that can go Devil Trigger.
And like just the fact that enemies can go devil trigger in Prime 3 is just weird.
Prime is like, you really gotta use your hyper mode a lot. And it punishes the hell out of you if you don't.
It's very video gamey.
It really is. It's like also not really that well balanced because hyper mode is busted as fuck.
That's why you play on
Hyper mode
veteran.
has one problem, and that's the fact that you can just turn it off at any time and refund the health that you spent.
It does not
turning
refund
on.
your health. If you,
It
yeah, it
refunds. It refunds not the whole E-tank. It's based off how much you shoot. But yes, it refunds your health a little.
yeah, but like not the whole thing. Like if I go hyper mode.
If you cancel it right away, you're not losing a whole lot.
Oh yeah, but that's right away. Yeah, if you stay in hyper mode for like 30 seconds or however long, right before you have to expunge everything, you're losing quite a bit of energy.
You can abuse that too because like it counts up and you can just shoot it out and like you can just keep doing that balancing act and just get a lot of like free invincibility out of it. Hyper mode's like good. It's really good.
It is good, but it's also real easy to fuck yourself up with it.
Hella exploitable.
It's not really exploitable, it was meant to be used a lot. There's still some crust, but I'm too tired to like fuck with it some more.
In the race, bro. Say the line, JC. There, see, I did the race without blowing up. Fuck you, Milky.
Nicely done.
See, look, I even got a gold medal.
I love the grapple lasso so much.
Grapple last hoe. I'll last this hoe. You're a last hoe. Oh fuck, I messed up the start boost.
What an other M ripoff, putting an energy tank right inside the morph ball tunnel where you have to pick it up.
They kind of got it, at least this time around. Like, they have an excuse, at least. Other round, there was no excuse.
Red door!
That good old Metroid staple. You love to see them.
I haven't played Metroid Prime 3 more than like twice.
I played it a fuck ton. I've probably played it through at least like 7 times.
Damn, you've played it more than me. I've played it maybe 4 or 5.
It was one of the like the big Wii games I had, so.
Oh yeah, it is a big Wii game. Like Prime 3 is dead ass a reason why I got a Wii. Like my family had a Wii when I was in North Carolina, but I didn't take that with me when I came to California. And I fucking invested in getting a Wii here just because I was like, fuck it, I want to play Prime 3. So for the longest time, my fucking Wii was just a Prime 3 machine.
Hey man, there's worse uses for consoles.
And like I had managed up until that whole time to pretty much stay unspoiled on Prime 3. So I went in, I managed to go in like, 5-7 years late to the party, still play it blind and have a great fucking time.
Nice, that's great.
Prime 3 is a weird example in that there's really not a whole lot to like spoil.
I mean,
There's
mechanics
cool,
spoilers.
There's cool moments. There's cool moments too, like the raid with the Marines on the Prime homeworld.
Yeah, I went in literally not knowing a damn thing. Like, I didn't know what kind of gameplay gimmicks it was going to have other than, ooh, use the Wiimote.
Yeah, but like, take Dread for example. It's like, oh, the final boss is General War Crimes. It's Raven Beak. But Prime 3's like, it's Dark Samus. It's like, you can very easily get that spoiler kind of like slipping through the cracks because we fought Dark Samus before.
I mean, I expected Dark Samus to be back because I knew she
Yeah, like, she's the main villain. Like, of course she's the fucking final boss.
Yeah,
Like,
but what I'm saying
of course,
is...
General War Crimes the final boss, too. When you see that motherfucker in the first cutscene, you know he's gonna be a fucking final boss.
I actually didn't. Like, I guess that's more because, like, I expected a twist. Like I
maybe
kind of
like
had,
he
like,
would get killed or something and something even worse.
Yeah, like I had meta knowledge on like they really are like trying to pump this guy up as like the big ultimate threat. Maybe there's something like more than him.
Nah, it's just the X-Parasites again. I guess for all his bluster, he couldn't stand up to them. You know, he's talking such a big shit, but a little jelly blob gets him, he's fucked. He turns into Kraid.
It's almost like even the Chozo can dread.
Oh, that was bad.
Give me your fucking shield, bitch. I love when you rip their shields off, they come running at you with their sword like, fuck you!
They know what's about to happen. They're trying to get you down in a blaze of glory.
Air pirates in this are fucking weird.
Yeah, they've got a wacky design. They're fucking tentacle arms. Energy tentacle arms.
Fucking like, yeah, they're like tentacle rocket launchers. They shoot phase-on blasts at you.
As of Dread, it's kind of funny that you remember that one guy called Chozo who made the video on Team Fortress 2? He's like, get the heavy! Get the heavy! Get the other heavy! Like he's the TF2 Rage guy.
Yeah.
He kind of fits now with like General War Crimes and all that. It's like, there really are some angry Chozo out there.
I like the item completion pictures you get in this one that show like little facets of Mockin culture before the X-Parasites fucked them up. Like there's like a coming of age ritual where there's a hunter who has to go out into the jungle and hunt a large beast with like a wooden spear. Or he has dudes with power suits looking on. Uh-oh, how's Samus gonna take on 4 of these things?
I like how she like squints her eyes like, ah, fuck this shit.
I need to play Dread a second time and get 100% item completion. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing it on hard mode. It's
I'm on my 5th playthrough of Dread, I think.
App's going hard.
I would have done it a little earlier, but then fucking Kia's like, hey, let's Smash. So I deleted it to make room for fucking Smash. And then
wow. Why you couldn't delete anything else?
Yeah.
Smash takes literally all of my fucking Switch's space because I don't have like a hard drive for it.
I can get an SD card, dude.
I'm gonna buy you a fucking SD card.
Just get like a fucking cheapo 50 gig SD card, and that'll fucking Dread. There's no way Dread is more than like fucking 20 gigs.
I would be surprised if it was even that big.
Do you think anyone else has ever tried to enter Samus's ship? Like a space pirate just came up on that and was like,
Let's go fucking.
I think-
Let's go leave her sink on.
I think in the Prime 1 scan of it, it has like it says it's got stealth technologies. If anyone comes close, it can like cloak itself.
It also just dead ass won't let you win if it doesn't like have your Samus's authorization. But it is funny to think of a pirate like fucking coming up all like, let's fucking roll out all the TP and leave the sink on.
As soon as they pull out the first roll of toilet paper, the guns just turn on and start shooting in self-defense.
Do you think the space pirates have like their own like internet and meme culture?
Yeah.
That's like half of their scan logs.
Metroids are not pets. Metroids are not for target practice. Oh yeah, Prime 3 just lets you start with the double jump and you keep it. It's kind of cool. I was talking with some friends in another chat about how it's interesting how the different Metroid games space out things like power bombs and shit.
Yeah, like in Dread, you don't get the morph ball till like at least an hour in.
Well, we were specifically talking about power bombs, but yeah, Dread's just a good example of that in general. Dread really makes you realize how much you want that fucking morph ball.
I watched like 3 different streamers individually get to the morph ball recently, and every time they were like, "Oh, fucking finally! Holy shit! About fucking time he gave me this thing."
And then it makes you wait even longer for fucking bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the video where that David motherfucker was like, he's trying to justify his position on why that hidden ceiling thing was bullshit. He's like, look at all these other rooms you could waste your time in. He like takes you a walkthrough around the entire playable area where you could be looking for a way forward. And
isn't that kind of the point? It's like a Metroid game, bro.
Let him finish his story, Cap.
The thing is, it locks you in there. You can go to all of 3 rooms, not counting the one where you shoot the ceiling. And that includes, like, the room that Adam's in. Like, you can get into Adam's room, you can get into the room right before that, and you can peek into the door of where you came before, because, like, you slide through a little hole, and you can't get back in there from the other side.
Ah, that's
so,
right, yeah.
You are locked in an extremely tiny playable space until you figure out you can go through that ceiling.
Jaffe has just kind of been really salty ever since, like, Dad of Boy came out, and it, like, totally overshadowed the original God of War, and, like, I can understand that frustration, especially because I think the original God of War is way better than Dad of Boy, but he's, like, fucking grow the fuck up. He's just kind of in a salt mine about everything ever since then.
He's like the way David Hayter is on Twitter now, just constantly like, "I'm the real Solid Snake" in a Donald Trump tweet.
No, because Donald Trump doesn't tweet anymore. They took it away from him.
He would tweet if he could.
Man, I miss Donald Trump's Twitter, because, like, fucking reading it to you guys every week or whatever.
Let's see what crazy shit the president has to say today.
I was talking about this in another server just today. It's like, ever since the new president took over, I haven't heard a fucking thing about him. It's back to normal. Like every fucking week with Donald Trump. Shit, what do you do this time?
It is relaxing to have a head of state who isn't a fucking clown.
Politics is back to where it should be, boring.
I mean, there's still some bullshit politics going on, but it's mostly just the Republicans in the House being dickheads as usual. Mannequin, or whatever the fuck his name is, being the most incorrigible fucking individual to work with.
Everyone was ragging on fucking Biden for getting out of Afghanistan. And, like, he got out of it kind of sloppy, sure, but, like, Trump wanted to get out of Afghanistan, too. He just didn't get around to it. So it's like, you can't have that cake and eat it too, motherfuckers.
I will say one thing about Dread that annoys me. Like, just like a little flourish thing. Is when you morph ball, there's no fucking animation for it. Samus just...
Yeah, she just like curls up and then just pops into the morph ball bottle. There's
and
no
it's
like
I could
energy
accept,
sphere or anything.
I could accept that for fucking Samus Returns because that thing had the budget of a peanut butter sandwich. But
Even Other M figured it out. Come on, it's not that hard.
yeah, you gotta have some flair.
I think you just gotta get out of this room now, Cap. You already hit that lever?
Door's locked, I believe.
That lever right behind you.
Yeah, I pumped it.
Door's locked. Is there a morph ball tunnel you have to go through to activate here?
That's what I'm trying to remember which one it is. It's not that one, it's not these two. It's probably one over here. No. The fuck am I missing here?
Go back to the front door and check both of the pipes over there one more time. Check them slower.
Oh, there you go. Just had to push a button. Yeah, those pipes I think are for later when you come back to in for items.
One of them you need to go into to start the Ridley fight. I think that'll be at the next generator. And yeah, the third generator you don't get to here. And it's got items later on.
Something big is happening up here. What in the name of...
Oh yeah, Dark Samus is just gonna do a war crimes.
Do a colony drop. Works every time.
Colony drop. Colony drop. Oh, that's another thing Japanese Other M specifies. Fucking MB was going to not just colony drop, like, you know, a Federation world. She was gonna colony drop the Earth.
Samus is heading right at you.
Okay.
That's why the pirates disabled the defense system. They intend to smash this thing into normal.
I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna judge the fucking Earth.
Everyone down there is as good as dead.
How do you like that, Obama?
How do you like that, Chairman Keaton? I pissed on the Earth, you idiot!
I do like that once MB gets outed as Mother Brain, she immediately just starts going on about like justice and judgment. Like it is very Mother Brain.
Yeah.
Mother Brain was all like, "I will create order in the galaxy."
Samus should have been like, and you're going to judge us? Do you get all your ideas from comic book villains?
I love the PED soldiers just absolutely vaporizing those guys.
Very soon you'll get to be that cool.
What the heck is that?
Fuck you, Ridley, you asshole.
That's the most petty thing I've ever seen like Samus do.
Oh, I can shoot at him! Hey, fuck you! Fuck you!
I do like Samus's reaction at the very start of the Ridley boss fight. Like, as soon as he opens his mouth and starts roaring, she just starts, like, fucking spamming charge beam shots.
You mean Kraid, right?
No, this one. This Ridley fight that's coming up.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it doesn't Kraid and Dread. It's like, oh, hey, Kraid, shame.
Is there a certain degree of auto-aim in this game?
There is.
There's a little lock-on, too.
Yeah, but I play
No,
with the
it's just-
lock-on, only locking on to the enemies. It doesn't, like, hard lock the gun. Because I find that
Yeah,
weird.
I was just kind of noticing that Cap's like cursor was relatively still, but the power beams are kind of very slightly adjusting themselves to shoot those spider bots.
Yeah, there's definitely auto-aim in this game. They cheat it a little to make it feel a little better than it is. If it was true accurate to the mouse pointer or the Wii pointer, it'd be a lot harder.
Oh yes, the real Prime experience, shooting a door and dancing in front of it for 5 minutes.
It's funny that we can tell the difference between, like, a bullshit emulator fuck-up loading and then just the natural crust of Metroid Prime.
Oh yeah, Gore just fucking bullying a goddamn berserker pirate. Yeah, get him! Samus looks up to him like, hey, Gar.
Hey, dude, that was pretty sick.
This one has finished bothering us. Go on ahead. I will stay here and protect the area.
This one has had enough of your waste excrement.
Quick, generator C. And reactivate the defense system before we're all vaporized.
Enkindle this.
Get out of here.
I love that Gore has like a fucking angry mode when he like powers up.
Yeah, he hulks out.
He's like further reducing the mathematical fraction of his humanity in his body. A soul is like a single quantifiable object. He starts stretching it out over more cybernetics. It gets a little bit thin, dude.
Our scans of the meteor have detected massive quantities of phason. It could be some sort of bomb.
If you didn't have enough missiles, how could you get through here?
There's another room you can go into where there will be enemies, and they can keep respawning and providing missiles.
Oh.
Also, I think those ones don't need missiles. You can just shoot them.
That probably makes sense, yeah.
He got bodied by fucking debris.
Wussies. I forget, does this game even have missile stations?
I
don't think it does because your ship is such an important part of it.
Yeah, your ship is like an all-purpose elevator in this one.
Yeah, and you can... There's way multiple places to land your ship in the world.
Which was a really cool concept. I love the ship functioning like an elevator in this. That's emulator jank.
Mm-hmm.
What's up and down here? Because you can absolutely revisit most of the areas in Orion. Fuck out of my way.
I think you are missing something. Maybe it's like a morph ball hole.
Nah, it's just up here. Yeah, it's up here. Just thought like, oh, is there an item down here? Oh, it's just way back up. Well. Get in there.
I'm gonna go brush my teeth, so as soon as I am finished with this call, I can just go climb in bed.
Yeah.
Right back.
The meteor will enter the planet's atmosphere soon. There is no time to lose, Samus.
It's them starting you with bombs is nice too. Other Metroid games aren't that nice.
Jeez, Ridley, your fucking claws have huge fucking hitboxes. Oh yeah, aren't Ridley's fucking models reversed in this? Like this.
No, so like this one looks more natural, but it's all just metal. When you see him next, he's very clearly like growing out of the metal bits of this form. Like some of them have fallen off, and you can see the little like atrophied
I was talking
ones.
about like it's like at the end of the game when you fight Omega Ridley, it's like, doesn't he look more? He looks more face-on-y here than he did there. I can't remember.
A little. He's like black and red, and he's very blue here, but that's just like the color of his skin. It's not like phase-on blue.
And he Ridley changes his skin color all the fucking time, so yeah.
Samus, I was able to get Generator B back online. If you need any help. Here they come again.
Like how Rundus kind of seems like, just he feels like he wants to be buddies with Samus.
Yeah. It's like, hey Samus, you wanna like get a beer and watch the space game?
You know, Samus, if you want to fucking like crash in the camper in the back for the night, it's cool. I've got all kinds of cool books in there. You'd love it.
I've got a NES. You like
you can fucking
games?
You can read about all the ice physics on our ice planet, the culture of ice.
I've got 200 kills because I've been shooting so many of those stupid fucking crab robots.
I think the fucking first boss was your 100th kill.
Come on, Wii Remote. There we go.
Using the grapple beam to rip off door blocks is so cool. They brought it back in fucking Shred.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
These guys are gross. They have like fucking phase-on fungus growing on them.
Space Pirate Grey is definitely not my style. Machines aren't my thing either, so I'll let you get this generator back online. Thanks, Sammy.
Yeah, sure, just because I have the magic bird armor. I'm the tech person. I see how it is, Gendrata.
I like to imagine that Samus really doesn't have like a whole lot of technical skills, and it's just the suit that gets a lot of it done for her.
I'm sure she has some degree of technical skills. She does everything on her own. And you know, Old Bird would have definitely been teaching her shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, so yeah, I fuck with that thing and then I
You
come over here.
gotta go, yeah, to the other side. Pull that lever.
Then I push the button. They're just fucking motion control gimmicks, but they're so satisfying to do.
Mm-hmm. They have weight to them. Carl, the generator's stuck again. We'll put a maintenance ball in there. It'll figure it out.
Maintenance ball? That is kind of a cool way to think about it.
Samus, our efforts to slow the meteor have failed. You must hurry.
Whee! Like, yeah, like little AI drones.
And they just roll around. Like, clearly, the Federation has that level of robotics. We can see that with the Emmys, so... Oh yeah, getting across first time every time. I always hated replaying this game and failing to get across those like gas jets for first time. You fall down in there, it's like, oh god damn it. Way up there.
Oh, did I miss something?
You missed one of them. Down you go.
Which one I fucking missed? Was it this one?
On that one. Keep going.
Fuck you, Jolly Roger. I'm trying to find things.
Right there. You're going over it right now. You need to pull back. See? It's to your left.
Ah, so it is. I understand why the Jolly Roger is here, but it's kind of distracting. So I got that one. And you just go through here, go up here.
And now you can fight Ridley.
In a tube!
The biggest tube. If the space pirates conquered Norian, they'd find this tube and it would become a holy site.
This is the master tube, the one that Ridley fought the hunter in.
One tube to rule them all. Yeah, she doesn't fuck around. She's just like, alright, start shooting.
Alright, Ridley, before I murder you, I will
Let me scan ya.
A hallway full of steam!
It's interesting to see how they did this too, because it's like Samus is just kind of standing in a room, and the perspective is just a little fucked to make it look like you're falling, but you're probably just like looking straight ahead at the stuff coming onto you.
Mm-hmm. It's like probably like an animated background with Ridley moving around in it.
Back.
I'd love to see the sequence on Boundary Break, you know.
This would absolutely.
And then they shift the perspective a little, so now you're right side up.
Yeah, and it was like a little clever camera transition for it too.
If they ever fucking do like a Super Metroid remake, they need to make the final battle somehow cooler than this, and I don't know if they can. Like, the final battle of her between Ridley.
And now here's
There's not a lot of ceremony at it in Super Metroid itself.
the ceremony is kind of like, you know, how it comes out of nowhere, and you like to build up the tension in the level design.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, when you kill him, you know, he, like, fucking jibs.
Falls apart. I guess it just wasn't, like, really important to the tone of the game at the time that Ridley was the one who killed her parents. But, like, later games like to bank on that fact a little to build him up more.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen, like, half of these attacks.
Yeah, me neither.
Very clever transition again. I don't want your backhand.
Keeps his pimp hand strong.
I don't want the plasma breath either.
But they give him that weak point in fucking Smash Bros.
It's so
Still.
weird too, because like you never hit that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
When Ridley's doing his plasma breath, if you hit him in the mouth, it gives him that, like, stun.
Like in Ultimate?
Yeah.
What the fuck? If you hit Ridley in the mouth directly, while he's doing his V, he gets stunned.
It makes it blow up in his mouth and he gets stunned for a second.
I've never seen that. That's so cool.
Pew pew, bang bang, shoot 'em up. Oh, right down his fucking gullet.
This is an unnecessarily deep hole.
Hey, you had a meter reader in it, everything.
Why would anyone need a hole this deep?
Because it goes into the planet, numbnuts. Don't you pay attention to the lore?
They're using these giant generators to suck goo out of the planet to use and make into electricity.
Geothermal power.
You sound like a Kingdom Hearts lore enthusiast with arguments like that.
I'll fucking pin you down and ravage your butthole so hard that you'll look at Kingdom Hearts and be like, that's less shameful than I am.
I already do, to be honest.
Alright, Cap, it's about the time to stop scanning everything, because you got 4 minutes to get to the control room, and I think you could honestly fuck up that time limit if you keep trying to scan everything.
You absolutely can.
He proceeds to immediately start scanning everything.
Well, he's not got a time limit right now.
You don't see it, but it's going.
Oh yeah, it's just 4 minutes, okay. I think it will show up in a second.
No, there's no timer on the screen, it's just 4 real minutes.
It remains our last chance. You must get to the control tower and fire the defense cannon. We are uploading the location.
Why does Samus have to be the one to do it?
It's so weird when I see like the word defense spelled with an S and a C. Because like, which
It's one or
do
the
I
other.
usually use?
They're both
I
fine.
think I usually use a C when I spell it.
Now that the defense system is back up,
Me
you
too.
must get to the control
She's repeating herself because I fucking got triggered the cutscene.
Why does Samus have to be the one to go up and do the fucking defense tower?
He's the only one with hands.
Yeah, I was gonna
Well,
say,
a hand.
Gore doesn't have hands.
Yeah,
Brenda says-
Andreda can be any kind of hand she
Andreda
wants to
doesn't
be.
do tech. She said so.
Oh my fucking god, what a bitch. You Andreda, hit the big red button. Or at least plug the fucking fake mother brain in and let her do it.
Sure, go the right way. Yeah, yeah.
You are. There's no other way to go. It railroads
Yeah,
you
but
to
it's a
go into.
little easy to get fucking turned around in these rooms where the shit's broken.
I love how like so many of the like enemy designs in this game are, hey, isn't it cool that you can point that Wii remote anywhere you like?
No, it's fun. The planet
It's
is
very
about
video
to
game.
die, and this door won't fucking open. Ooh, what's that?
You're the worst, Samus.
Oh gee, I wonder what the third one's gonna be. Any different?
Fuck, where am I going? Oh yeah, the main tower, which is in the back.
Right across the other side of the donut.
What am I stuck on? Fuck you. There, I'm good.
You're late. We
I
were
like how you always just catch the elevator.
Meteor is approaching faster than you think.
If we don't make it to the top in time, we can kiss this planet goodbye.
Relax, we're the good guys. Justice will prevail and all that stuff. Right, Samus?
Right, Samus?
Here, let's do this.
Very weird to have like side characters like this after playing Dread so much.
Who the fuck? I love how they
trailer
all
shot.
immediately go battle mode, though. It's pretty cool.
And then you get this cool trailer shot once they all start standing up right here.
Dark Samus, get the fuck out. Didn't I kill you like 3 times?
Yeah, but now she can shoot to whoop, dude.
Dark Samus's like textures always kind of reminded me of like some sort of basketball.
What?
She's got like that sort of bumpy leather looking effect.
She looks like a fucking
I
crab.
totally get what Milky means, even though I don't completely agree with it.
She looks like a fucking crab. She's a crab person. She looks like a fucking, like, latex gimp fetishist in Prime 2. Her textures. She's very shiny and smooth.
Yeah.
I like how this is like, oh, we're shooting a big laser in the sky. Is that going to hit the meteor? Oh, it's totally going to hit the meteor. Oh, it missed. And then this stupid thing.
Because it can aim at anything you want it to.
Just sweeping a giant laser across space. I always thought it looked like it scraped across the planet's surface as it was aiming, and just this massive swath of land gets fucking lasered.
Maybe Samus's aim wasn't so good because she was kind of suffering from phase-on AIDS all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I like that bit when Samus is getting on the computer and Rundus is looking at her like, you know what you're doing, right?
Samus just like, no, but my suit does. Do
you think Samus's suit can play Doom?
Dude, it absolutely could.
What do you think she does when she like flies across the space?
It's playing Doom, like mentally playing Doom because she can like do it psychically.
Vital signs are stable.
It's just up on her visor, like
I was
instead of the HUD elements.
Exactly.
In another server, I was talking about Adam the AI, and we were wondering what he's like been up to since like he's just a part of Samus's ship, right? So what does he do in his spare time? And we're just like, he plays video games inside his own programming, like emulates them, and he's very into extreme sports that he watches.
Adam
he watches F-Zero racing.
How many Super Mario ROM hacks do you think that Adam has played?
All of them.
All of
Adam
them.
is big on the task scene.
Listen, he's it's like Legion in Mass Effect 2. He gets banned from online games for being too good because they think he's aimbotting, but he's just an AI.
You must have noticed some powerful troopers in new suits. They were wearing
Be a being of pure intellect.
There's a lot of fucking hacks on Super Mario World Central. I don't think even Adam could go through all of those.
I mean, he could think about how many like ultra teraflops of data he has for memory. He could play so many Mario games at the same time.
Adam has a very popular space Twitch stream where he goes through the entirety of the id Game archives. He's very big in the AI gaming community. Lots of other AIs look up to him.
I do like how the PED suit looks. Like
It's a nice design, and I love how it gets more corrupted after you kill more bosses.
Become blueberry fucking Kool-Aid Samus.
Blueberry Go-Gurt.
Device have phase-on pumped to their weapons from an external backpack. This gives them an extra boost.
Takes off her helmet to vomit off phase on. It's less oh yeah and more oh no.
In your case, think about it. With this phase
oh no.
Samus is like, hey, does anybody want some like soft serve ice cream? Here we go.
Hey kids, you want some repulsion gel? Repulsive, isn't it?
That's amazing. Oh shit.
I love that video.
What do you think? What do you think blue phase-on tastes like?
Absolutely tastes like really like you had Go-Gurt before, and you taste how fake fruity it is. It's like that.
I imagine it's like the Jello version of toothpaste.
Also, it's radioactive, so it's literally destroying your DNA every second you're next to it.
Until, you know, phase goes poof and
it just all goes away. Haha, happy ending.
all of it.
Everywhere.
Over the past month, we've learned the hard
Must have been bad for Federation troopers in the middle of a fight.
to deal with them.
Do you think when Adam plays fucking video games for like phase-on prevention research, like all he's doing is just funding military weapons to nuke phase?
Oh my god.
Adam was alive during this time period.
There are many pressing matters to discuss. The AU chamber.
Picturing it
His
like
human self was also really good at games.
Oh, definitely. I can picture that,
What's-
like sitting at
what
his
is
desk.
What's Adam even doing in the army right now when the Navy's going off on this huge fucking adventure? Is he just sitting behind a desk being like, well, no one's fighting on the planet right now. It's all in space, I can't do anything. Just stamps a paper, puts it to the left, grabs a different stamp, stamps the next paper, puts it on top of the desk.
Tabs over to his VBA emulator where he's illegally downloaded all the e-reader stages for Super Mario 3.
Oh, dude, that's why the Federation never took advantage of, like, Samus's, like, DNA or anything in this game when they had her in a coma for a month. It's because it's the Navy, and the Army's the ones who are corrupt assholes.
Well, that, and also there wasn't anything terribly fancy about her DNA yet.
They're still trying to emulate the Chozo suit still.
I suppose.
I like that the closest they come is the mechs in Federation Force, and those things are like 20 feet tall. Or rail cannons ready. Oh, I think you can stay in hyperload mode a lot longer because the corruption time limit thing doesn't kick in until a big pool of liquid goo on Brio.
Yep.
Maybe none of them are fucking lore book entries.
Yeah, not in this one. It's only Prime 1, their lore book entries.
I thought I could swear one of them was, but maybe I'm just stupid. Prime 4 better kick ass. If Prime 4 is even just like okay, it's gonna fucking suck. It has to be good. It has to be good after Dread.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, if Prime 4 is just a 7 out of 10, I'll still be happy. Because, I mean, a 7 out of 10 from Nintendo is usually better than most shit anyway.
Yeah. I just don't want it to be like another, like, oh, here is lava area, here is forest jungle area.
Well, I'm sure it won't be that. If that's one thing the Prime games have to their name, is that they went way hard on the wacky alien locations.
It's funny because, like, Dread has that, but enough of it is integrated with all the crazy Chozo shit that it's not.
There's a lot of interesting
just fire level.
There's a lot of interesting gimmicks with Dread. Like, Artaria is like boring caves, but it also has a lot of like water puzzles early on, and then
the closer you get to Cataris, it starts getting more and more volcanic too.
Mm-hmm.
The music changes to have the different instruments.
Mm-hmm. And then Cataris, you know, that's lava placed, but
there's a fucking chunk of Ferenia where you can see a loon in the background.
I did not know that. I need to check.
Yeah,
that out.
it's a hidden area, kind of right underneath the entrance where you take the tram in from the side.
I'll have to check that out.
I took it here. I took a picture of it on my Switch, so I'll just upload it to Twitter and link it.
Samus, you made it. Glad to
Get to the gallery.
But yeah, there's that, and then like Barinia has is like, you know, water area, but it's got like a lot of aquarium features to it.
And then there's a couple of like research labs that have like the windows have busted in and they're flooded.
And then of course Elune and Farinia are both like just Chozo temples, so they're completely got their own thing going on. And Gavarin,
a lot of the statue work. Keep going.
Gavarin plays its biome probably the straightest, but it also looks the most pretty, so it doesn't fucking matter. Gavarin is so fucking gorgeous. It is one of the best looking jungle areas I've seen in a video game. It's just so colorful and alive. It really makes me think of like Brinstar Green in Super and Tro in Fusion.
Check out, I just posted it in Awe. You can see Elune is built into the mountainside, kind of right in front of Farinia.
I mean, Elune struck me as just a part of Farinia that they fucking abandoned. Because, like, it has the same architecture.
Big old quarantine. Slap a big quarantine dome on it, it's fine. The X parasites won't get out unless I push this button, haha.
Let's not warn anyone about that. Let's just kind of let them in. Just whatever, it'll be fine.
I mean, you think Ravenbeak gave a shit?
He was pretty confident in releasing the X parasites because they didn't go after any of the central units and they didn't go after him.
The fact they didn't go after the central units is actually pretty interesting because those are biological.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself, like, a couple days ago. I was like, why didn't that happen?
Gore to Elysia. While Andreda was sent to locate the space pirate stronghold.
You know those motherfuckers got like 100 goddamn home planets. Motherfuckers can't stop claiming them. Oh, I know, they took my home planet once and it sucked.
Yeah, I got a new one the next week, though. It's fine.
In their absence, we need you to travel to these planets and finish their missions. The closest planet is Brio. This will be your...
I've been doing a lot of it, because I'm going for 100% now, so I've been doing a lot of those fucking evil fucking ball spark puzzles and shit. And, I took a bunch of clips of the ones that gave me, a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I've made clips of the hard ones for myself so I could show them to, like, other friends that are having problems with it. It's like, oh yeah, here. You do that here. Oh, that Super Metroid theme never gets old. It's so good.
I'm very pleasantly surprised that Dread only had 2 Super Metroid remixes and they were only in cutscenes.
They're really good ones too.
I'm glad Dread wasn't afraid to stand on its own with its weird GBA soundtrack. It's very, like, it almost sounds like it's just like GBA MIDIs with really high quality instruments.
Yeah, like I said, the arrangements make me think of Fusion.
Rest assured, we will keep communication lines open and supply you with information when necessary. Good luck on Brio.
It was bullshit.
It was bullshit.
Bullshit.
The human body. Why has it gotta sleep all the time?
I don't know, maybe you should find out.
For half the fucking night, I could get so much more done.
Yeah, you can play more as 2 Zeldas at the same time. You know what you should do if you actually complete that run? Put the password from each game into the other game, and then do a linked game at the same time.
Oh my god.
So you're basically playing both Oracles twice.
That sounds redundant as fuck.
I know, it'll be funny. And then when you get to the like Ganon fight, see if you can like sync them up.
That's going to be really hard just because, like, I tried to keep them synced up what I was doing earlier, but it just, like, Ages is just such a longer game. Seasons just blitzes ahead, even when I'm trying to put a lot of favor onto Ages. Like, whenever Ages has gameplay, I try to, like, mostly focus on it, and Seasons is still just, like, an entire dungeon ahead. It's just how it is.
There's some chug.
Fucking chug-a-luggin'.
Alright, I will save my game because I know Monkey's gotta go to sleep. But I will play more tomorrow or something if I don't play Dread, because yeah, I want to dust off. I want to get that capture card out and stream some Dread too.
Got a video uploading to Twitter. I want you to watch, Captain.
Oh yeah,
I'm
definitely gonna see this before I hang up.
I got bodied by one of the Chozo soldiers pretty fucking hard in a really embarrassing way.
Apparently, if you can build up a speed boost against the Chozo soldiers, you can kill them with a single Shine Spark.
Yeah, the rooms are just long enough, so you have to time it just right with all their maneuvering around.